Welcome to the online studies on Six Sigma Green Belt. In this lecture, we will understand all about the course, key learning objectives, how the course is taught, how a student will learn, description of the course material, time it will take to complete the course, benefits from doing this course, level of instructor involvement, and finally, to give a conceptual view of Six Sigma for better understanding of the subject in the coming lectures. Over the years, progressive business units have been implementing various strategies to achieve highest level of quality in their product and services. Some call it as quality assurance, total quality management, ISO 9001, and blah blah. But if anybody asks, what is the most sought after operational excellence strategy by progressive businesses? There is only one answer: Six Sigma. This course is all about the Six Sigma strategies. The key learning objective of this course is to understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, and create the tools and techniques of Six Sigma DMAIC technology, which is nothing but define, measure, analyze, improve, and control methodology. The complete course is structured on the basis of American Society of Quality's body of knowledge for Six Sigma, the highest benchmark for Six Sigma quality. The total course is structured in 5 modules. Each section are corresponding to the main section of ASQ body of knowledge, which can be downloaded from our link. For example, Section 1 is about overview of Six Sigma and organization. There is total 7 lectures in this section. Similarly, Section 2 talks about Six Sigma define phase. Section 3 about Six Sigma measure. Section 4 about Six Sigma analyze. Section 5 about Six Sigma improve and control. As far as learning modules are concerned, one will learn through our video lectures, online quizzes, and model exams. We extend good level of instructor involvement through phone, video, chats, email support, as well as posting replies to your queries. The following course material could be downloaded from the link: ASQ body of knowledge for Six Sigma Green Belt, gist of major sections in PDF format at the end of the sections, Six Sigma Green Belt certification after successful completion, that is, after completion of all the video lectures and quizzes, final exam, and scoring above 60%. The maximum time to complete our course is as tabulated on the screen. If on an average a person spends around 1 hour per day, he or she would be able to complete it in 25 or 30 days accordingly. What are the benefits of understanding this course? To answer this, we have grouped our progressive aspirants mainly into job aspirants, process managers, quality professionals, and entrepreneurs. Now, what is in it for me as a job aspirant? Well, as a job aspirant, one learns the Six Sigma concept and become a certified Six Sigma Green Belt professional. There is a huge demand for Green Belt professionals in the international market. This helped them in their career advancement. Well, as a process manager, one can apply Six Sigma concepts in their critical processes, increase the efficiency and effectiveness of processes, leading to decreased cost of operations and lead time, which will definitely help them to grow vertically in their organization. As a quality professional, one can learn the concepts and become a certified Six Sigma Green Belt professional. They can align Six Sigma concepts with other quality philosophies like TQM, Lean, ISO, etc., and can guide industries to achieve highest level of quality standards. They can also go for ASQ Green Belt certification after this course. Similarly, an entrepreneur who did our course can apply the concept to produce high quality products, services in decreased cost, achieve high level of customer satisfaction, leading to exponential increase in profits. Fine friends, before we jump into the course, let me give you a conceptual view of subject Six Sigma. This would help you in better understanding of future lectures. For this purpose, let us take an example of some shooters. Imagine yourself as a chief of task force and need to recruit a sharpshooter for your team. And you have 4 aspirants. We'll name it as Pat, Bob, Joe, and Bill. What will you do to select the best? Definitely conduct a test, isn't it? Let's see these tests. It is Pat first for the test, then Bob, Joe, and finally Bill. Let us analyze the accuracy and precision of the shooters before selecting the best. Starting with Pat. What can you say about him? See, there is no consistency in his shooting. Bullets are spread all around the target. Some of them are even out of the target. What do you say about his pattern of shooting? It is neither accurate nor precise. What about Bob? Of course, better than Pat. No bullets are outside the target. All bullets are somewhat close to the center of the target. Still, there is a lot of spread between bullets to bullets. We can say that Bob is accurate but not precise. Now about Joe. This is an interesting pattern. What we see here is the consistency in his shooting. Bullets are closely clustered together but away from the center of the target. We can say he is precise but not accurate. What is your opinion about Joe? Of course, Joe is a good shooter. Then, what might be the reason for his variation? Maybe the gun is not accurate. It might not be zeroed. This is an equipment error, then a personal error. Fine. Let us analyze the last shooter, Bill. He comes with the most desired pattern. All bullets clustered around the target closely and at the center of the target. It is both accurate and precise. Now, if you have to select the two among them, who will you select? Definitely Bill and Joe, but not Pat and Bob. Am I right? Moving a step further, let's plot their results graphically and as shown. The target centers and borders in two-dimensional graph. And now the pattern of bullets spreading all around the target with no precision, or we can say high variation. some of the bullets gone out of the target border too. Let us call it as defects. Similarly, if we graphically plot the shooting pattern of other three shooters, we get four graphs. Pat with highest variation, Bob with less variation compared to Pat, Joe with little variation but shifted from the target center, and Bill with little variation as well as at the target center. Could you see the shape of the graphs? Such kind of graphs will be seen throughout this course. They are also called normal curves and has got many properties that can be effectively used by Six Sigma practitioners for in-depth analysis of process. We will be studying about them in measure phase of Six Sigma. Fine, let us come to the real scenario. Compare the shooting analogy with a mass production or service to customers. Now, the shooters are replaced by process managers and operators who have the goal or target to meet by daily, monthly, quarterly, etc. without defects, rework, scrap, etc. But alas, we can always find Pat, Bob, Joe, and Bill in every process, irrespective of whether the industry is into manufacturing or services. Now, in the line with the shooting analogy, two factors that define the ability of any process are accuracy and precision. Accuracy meaning how close the product or services meet the target specification of the customer. Precision meaning the consistency with which your product or service repeatedly meet the customer's specification. The term variation is opposite to precision. If you are highly precise, you have very less variation. Variation is cost. If we reduce variation, we are reducing the cost. However, variation is also an unavoidable evil. Even there is no perfect twins. Variation cannot be completely eliminated. It could only be reduced. However, how do we reduce the variation in process and bring the capability of Joe or Bill to other processes too? The answer is adopt Six Sigma strategy. The main objective of Six Sigma strategy is to reduce variation in the process and bring it close to the target customer satisfaction. We will systematically learn this wonderful strategy in the coming lectures. Well, that's all for the introduction. We have understood the stated objectives of this lecture. Now, are you excited to go with the other lectures and learn more about Six Sigma? Fine. Then let's proceed to the next lecture